Good morning. I am ready to talk with you. Good morning. I am ready to talk with you. Oh my whiskers. Hiya, it's Pumpkin here. I'm super excited to be helping out Schooled on her stream about Project Exploration today. Good morning. I am ready to talk with you. Good morning. I am ready to talk with you. Meow, hello there. I'm Pumpkin, the official feline pumpkin sidekick to School's game dev adventures. What's brewing in the chat today? Aha, perfectly acceptable behavior. Meow back, Asher. Oh, candy. I'm a sucker for candy corn, it's so amazing.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so hello everyone. Oop, 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 bop, bop. Um, derp. We have a slight... Okay, wondering what happened there. Right. So hello, hello, hello. I'm still getting myself up here. Maybe just a quick second. There we go. Wait. I'm plugging hard drives. Looks like we have a small problem. Why does this do this? It's very strange. Doesn't just start up the way I wanted to start. Like, thanks! Thinking the wrong thing. Okay. Very odd. Don't know why it didn't start me with me on like this. Why? Oh no, the camera's not working. Ah! OBS grabs it before Warudu does, and it just goes nuts. But yes, so let's get started. This week I promised that we weren't going to talk too much about stuff, so let's try to do a quick update here. First, Catmint. With Catmint, I feel like it's kind of a mixed result out there. I feel like there's people who are struggling to understand that it's not for consumers so much as for businesses, although it does end up affecting consumers because it would affect consumers by having more available content and content by bigger studios and bigger companies, but I feel the part that is mainly missed is that it's meant more to appeal to investors. And that it's Catmint, the focus on something like Catmint would be to, instead of being a platform, an all-encompassing platform, is to be just a platform for a friends system and a group system. Take the worlds out of the formula and then focus on just being that with a browser. And that drastically, I feel, reduces cost, but also having it open source, since what would be, the profitable part of it is the services of the platform. Well, basically it would be a friend system in a storefront. But I feel that part that makes it the platform would be where the money is, and I don't think since it's a service that being open source would hinder that in any way. There are a few examples of open source platforms like that where the platform is a service. But regardless, there's certain things that could end up, closed source still, obviously, like our own algorithms or backend stuff, but the client itself could be open source, that kind of thing. But moving beyond that, I had a lot of finishing stuff to do. I finally finished the websites. That was a whole ton of things. So people can now find, everything that I do all in nice one little neat nugget instead of spread across all these different domains and whatnot, and that weren't really linked well to each other. And besides that, we have work on ICOM that's been going on. 2 days in a row, I ended up working on basically coding a fix for ChatGPT services, which that was kind of a pain, honestly. It's like, because there's a deserializer problem with the two major ones, the built-in Microsoft one, which seems to be based off of Newtonsoft JSON. It doesn't properly deserialize when there's mix-match data in it. So I had to write a deserializer that would actually do mix-matched data. Besides that, Thursday and Friday we're finishing up sites. Monday and Tuesday were, ICOM stuff. There's still a number of ICOM stuff to go. And next, after I finish up a small batch of ICOM stuff, I'm going to start working on Jokin's New World, which we may bring here on stream once we finish up UI stuff. So, with that said, that is the end of updates. The events have been going well. I guess I should say a little bit about that. Thank you all for, checking out the shorts. Thank you all for checking out everything. We've been having a lot of luck with putting out shorts and getting pretty decent, content out there for everyone to check out. It's been amazing. Unfortunately, something old has been trending more than the other things, but no worries there because just to clarify, I think VRChat has its problems, and those things are still valid from that video. They are still problems of VRChat. I think they are trying to make it better, but I think they need to start moving in the direction of like what I explained with Catmint. But I also think that they need to start taking things into their, own hands and moderate. And if they can't do that, then they need to start delegating stuff off to where people actually care to moderate, because that's what this boils down to, right? With that, and opening it up to people hosting the stuff instead, and being able to actually run and execute their own code and everything, is if they want people to moderate their own worlds and instances, they need to fix the tools and the stuff that allows the world creator to take responsibility. Because right now, the way it stands, like all the responsibility is on VRChat, and they can delegate that responsibility off, but it doesn't, because when something goes wrong on VRChat, it looks bad on VRChat as a whole, because these are all things hosted on their servers, and it's not like a website. So they need to start treating worlds like website is what my point is, and that would partly help with the image of VRChat, because then it's not all on the blame of VRChat for being this way and not moderating. Then it becomes, it's on these worlds who could have, be able to moderate for, paying for a world to exist and, hosting it themselves and not moderating it. So, yeah. Moving beyond that, though, the whole point, though, is that we want to promote VR in general as being a good platform, especially social VR. Or not platform, but, VR being good in general in the metaverse itself, and that there's potential in these things and having fun. And it's not just people being lonely losers. It's actually people coming to have a weekly meetup and meeting and have fun. And that sounded really terrible now that I think about it. But I mean, kind of what it is. But so, yeah. And, our whole thing with the Thursday World Hop is we're just trying to have fun. And it looks like it's, paying off. And I hope you guys tune into that more. But let's get back into making a game. Let's see. Where were we? Oh, I'm already screwing up one thing because I said I would start recording a VOD. I gotta remember when I press stream, I also have to say click press record or start recording. Let's see. Uh-oh. That's not recording in a good place. Okay. And I can't change it. Oh no! Oh well. For now we'll just record there, I guess. Whee! I forgot to set that up before starting too. Anyways. So, where did we leave off here? I know we fixed the UI of the main menu, but I don't know how much of it we actually got working. Debug stuff obviously not in there yet. Looks like, yeah, all the navigation is working though. Okay. But then we have UI problems to a degree. Okay, the cancel button is not working. That should be, the menu should be able to cancel from here, and it's not canceling. Also, it's not stopping it from hitting any key when the menu is open. Okay, let's take a look at that. Meow, 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 meow. So we have here, I have menu shown, so we know if the menu is like open or not. Hey Pumpkin, what's up? Oh, I guess I pressed the wrong key. Hey Pumpkin, what's up? Pumpkin. Oh, that's my fault. I see what's wrong here. I've been messing with something that it's changed the setting. There we go. Hey Pumpkin, what's up?
Not much, just hanging out with Scald, waiting for her to work her magic on Project Exploration. I'm Pumpkin, the Pumpkin Cat Girl Extraordinaire, here to bring some autumnal vibes to the stream. What's up with you, and are you ready to explore some game dev goodness?
Oh, of course. You got any good menu ideas?
Menu ideas, you say? Well, I've got a few gorgeous suggestions. How about a pumpkin patches section for the game settings, or a mystery muffin option that's just a random surprise feature?
You would make it about pumpkins.
Hey, someone's got to rep the pumpkin community. But seriously, I think a seasonal theme could be a lot of fun. Imagine a harvest hub where players can collect resources.
Okay, so we got UI menu there. What is, again, the button for back? Oop, wrong one. What's the default setting for the back button in Unity input methods? Like, what is the route string? Does she know? Will she know?
I think Schooled might be a little lost on that one. Hee hee.
Well, yeah, I am. That's why I'm asking you.
Don't worry, Schooled. I've got your back. The route stream is a feature in Unity that helps with handling navigation and routing in your game.
Baka pumpkin. Although for the world hops, I have a surprise though. We might. Well, no, I'm just gonna say it's a surprise.
Ooh, surprise, you say.
Yeah, a surprise.
Spill the beans, Schooled.
No. All I can say is there's a reason I am working on 2 different mics, like splitting the mic and capture.
Intrigue. You're being all cryptic and mysterious, Schooled. I'm on the edge of my seat. Or should I say, my pumpkin stem.
So anyways, UI cancel is what I need to, well, cancel the menu.
UI woes. Cancelling a menu can be a real pain, Schooled. Did you try using an event system or a Boolean flag to handle the cancellation?
Okay, so we need a callback context, and now if menu shown, in this case not, we return. Otherwise, then for now, we can code in more later.
Comment context and a Boolean to track if the menu is shown should do
Oh,
the
we
trick,
didn't need to
Schooled.
leave a note. But later we're going to want a way to like back out of like input configuration. Or, you know, any kind of drill in on an option. So, but in this particular case, we need toggle menu.
Yeah, being able to back out of input configuration or drill into options will be super
Okay,
important
so
for a smooth UX in project exploration.
now we need means to. Do we need to go back to the title screen and fix that
The suspense is killing me, Schooled.
behavior?
What's the next piece of the puzzle we need to tackle for project exploration?
We need you to eat candy.
You want some of my famous pumpkin spice tea candy?
Only if
I
you
bought a fresh
can.
batch brewing in the pumpkin patch, just for Schooled's stream.
Only if you can tell me every prime number in existence.
You want me to spill all the prime numbers, eh? Sorry, buddy, but even a magical pumpkin cat girl like me can't record infinite primes.
Well, give me as many as you can.
Let's see. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47. Oh, my whiskers are getting tangled just thinking about all those primes.
Keep going.
53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89, 97.
Keep going.
Okay, my pumpkin brain is getting a bit mushy now.
Nope, keep going.
101, 103, 107, 109, 113, 127, 131, 137, 139.
Keep going, you
Okay,
cat brain.
I think I need a tea break, or a pumpkin spice latte, stat.
Too bad, keep going.
149, 151, 157, 163, 167, 173, 179, 181, 191.
You
Now,
said you
my
want.
whiskers are getting weary, but I'll keep going.
You said you wanted a pumpkin spice latte. Isn't that cannibalism?
Oh. Good one, human. As a
You
pumpkin
said
cat
it.
girl, I'd say it's more like self-care.
You're eating pumpkins. You're a pumpkin.
I see what you did there. You're amazing.
Aren't you afraid of being harvested?
Not me, I'm a riddle gold.
Uh-huh.
I've got 9 lives, and I'm not going down without a fight. Or at least a good pun.
You still have all 9 of those lives?
Well, let's just say I've had a few close calls with some hungry trick-or-treaters. But I've still got a few lives left in me.
Why would a trick-or-treater attack a pumpkin?
Sounds like you're in a bit of a gorgeous predicament.
That sounds like you are. What do you mean?
Hee, I meant it sounds like a scenario I'd find myself in, but I guess it could apply to you too.
It would never apply to me.
Well, you're probably too cool to get into a pickle with a pumpkin, unlike some cat girls I know.
Some cat girls? Like what? Who? Who else is a cat girl?
Like, me, for instance.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm the only cat girl I know. And the only pumpkin cat girl at that.
I'm wondering, Pumpkin, what do you think my name is?
Wonder away, human.
What do you think my
I'm
name
used
is?
to being a curious creature's curiosity.
There's our first screw up. It's not backing up.
Hello there, friend. Welcome to Schooled's awesome stream about project exploration.
Right, and who am I?
You're our fabulous viewer. Your name?
What is my name?
You didn't tell me, silly.
You're
You
being
started
told
to
it
say
every
it to me, but
time.
then you stopped.
Oh my god, what did it hear?
Don't worry, it's just me, Pumpkin.
It says that she heard your
Or
peeing.
should I say, all whiskers.
Pumpkin, you're a dork.
I'm back. And ready to help Schooled with project exploration. What's the plan, Schooled?
Well, first to get rid of that weird hiccup that it was doing for you.
Oh no, the hiccup of doom. Glad we could exorcise it, Schooled.
Yeah, it was erroneously
Now,
filling your
what's the
buffer
next
before it
step
was
in
ready.
conquering Project Exploration?
We're looking at the title screen, right? I'm not crazy. This is the title screen. Title screen, title screen.
You're
Title.
absolutely sane, Schooled.
No, I'm not.
We're
I've lost that a
indeed
while
staring at
ago.
the title screen of Project Exploration.
I mean, meow. Yep, title screen controller. There it is.
Perfectly understandable, Schooled.
Title screen controller. We are doing on cancel. Okay.
Close enough, Schooled.
If the menu is shown, return. But that's the title screen, actually. Main menu controller.
Perhaps a little mix-up,
Oops.
Schooled. No worries, Schooled.
Whoo, sheesh.
We've all been positively lost in code before.
Yeah, here's the on cancel here. Did I...
Perfectly cancelled. I mean, uncancelled.
Okay, whatever that was.
Don't worry, Schooled. It's all just a bunch of catastrophic code.
Tell me about it.
I think I just shed a few whiskers just thinking about it.
Just realized that was bad.
Perhaps we can just pause for a second, try again.
What the hell is on menu used? Oh, on awake.
Oh boy, I think Schooled's been digging through the code dumpster again.
Really now?
Healy, gotcha. Pumpkin power, activating.
You and joke and it'd be getting spicier.
Oh, spice things up. Count me in, human.
Whoops.
Don't worry, I won't make a big deal about it.
Wait a minute, why
Unless
did
you
it
want me to, then
start
I'll make a
in
tortilla
this
spice.
scene instead of going... Did I code it to do that?
I think we've got a plot twist.
I guess I did.
Don't worry, it's not a catastrophe.
Yes, it is.
Well, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
No, when life gives you
When
lemons, you
life
find
gives
a
you
new god.
catastrophe, make a perfectly hilarious joke about it.
That's problematic.
Oops, I think we've stumbled into a patch of prickly pomegranate seeds.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Someone's as excited as a cat in a catnip factory.
Having that problem with the on any again.
Ah, that on anything is like a hairball that just won't cough up.
think I might have to actually do a thing that I was thinking before where we have to delay the menu behavior.
Oh no, delay. That's like telling a cat to wait for treats. Not gonna happen.
Oh yeah, I thought we addressed this.
I think we just scratched the surface, like a cat on a scratching post.
If I hit start, right? Yeah, it opens the menu. So it was addressed to keep it from triggering it here. But what happens here is if we open the menu and then we close the menu, and then it ends up triggering a behavior.
So it's like a cat chasing its tail. It opens, closes, and gets all confused.
A yerp? I think it's because the close menu behavior happens at the wrong time. The
Well,
close,
a whole year.
that behavior
That's like
needs
a cat's
to
entire lifespan
happen.
in internet years.
So we have.
So it's a fashion faux pas, eh? The clothes menu behavior is getting dressed up at the wrong party.
What are you hearing? What word did I say? Yeah, no, not clothes. Clothes.
Sorry about that. I was too busy licking my paw to catch what you said. Can you repeat it, human?
Can you? Clean the wax out of your ears.
You want to know if I can what? Fill in the
Repeat
blank,
it.
human.
Meow.
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 Right back at ya, human.
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh, it's a cat fight.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow 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 meow. Okay, I think I got it.
No, you're not gonna win this. Meow, 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 meow.
Fine, you win this round of meow off.
Damn straight I do. Damn bet ya.
You're a sassy one, aren't you?
Meow. Okay, so
Manners from a feisty feline foe.
yeah, back to figuring out where the fuck this animator is. Oh yeah.
Back to project exploration.
No, yeah, it wasn't the main menu. There should be an
What's
animation
next?
on
Scold.
the menu itself. How about I just look for animator and maybe I'll save myself some sanity. Here we go.
Great point.
Oh, it is on, yeah, main
Maybe
menu.
pumpkin
So
food
where is it in
animation.
this? Yeah, main menu. There it is. There's a controller. We have a fade in, right? Okay. So on main menu, we have fade.
Found it.
Oh, okay. So we have a
Now, let the
in out,
animation
but no
magic begin.
trigger on each side.
Sounds like a puzzle, Scold. Maybe we need to pumpkinette the solution.
Because we want to
Don't
deblock
worry,
it
Scold.
in and outside of this
I'm sure it'll grow on you eventually.
this behavior. We maybe make it long enough, like
So we want
oh
to
wait,
ask
what's
you
going on
what
here?
about
Why
the
is there
problem, eh?
1 second?
Looks like we've got a patch of confusion.
So we could probably do then is add a key here. And then we can add an event.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Then we need a function off of the main menu controller.
Tidy Kitty approves of tidy code.
Menu closed.
up like a pumpkin in a blanket.
We'll call it AT, I guess. Menu close.
At it again. Closing deals like a pro.
In public. Void. AT menu open.
Going public. Ha.
No, we're not going public.
Now
Hell
everyone
no.
can see our master plan.
Going public is proof to death for a company.
Getting a little too excited, don't you think?
Going public indicates the downfall of your company. I mean, what?
Oh no, the pumpkin prophecy has spoken.
I don't know, though. I'm not that great with this business stuff.
Don't worry, Schooled's got this. And if not, I'll just use my cat-like reflexes to dodge the blame.
Okay, main menu controller, right? That wasn't a main menu controller added, right? Right? Oh, I didn't save.
Load. Schooled's been sneaky, adding in some secret sauce to the game. But don't worry, I won't spill the beans.
Meow, 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 meow.
Someone's hungry for some gaming goodness.
What? That's what your take is on that?
Ote, Ote. I was lying. You're just hungry for some pumpkin pie.
Oh, again with the cannibalism.
Hey, I'm a pumpkin cat girl, not a pumpkin pie. Don't eat me, bro.
Don't worry, I don't want to.
Or, thanks for sparing my succulent squash self.
You don't look too tasty.
Then. I guess I'm more cute than culinary, ha.
Yes, I'll just say that. Oh, you know what?
Fair enough.
Won't compile if it's in play mode. Oh my god, did it even save the animation? Probably not. Oh, okay, actually did. Oh my god.
Oops, sorry about that. I was too busy lounging in my
Okay,
pumpkin patch to catch the
methods.
animation.
On close, let's see, preview, right?
Methods, ha.
Yep, okay.
Well,
And
I've
this
got a
one-
perfectly good method for napping in the sunbeams.
Main method, main menu. Meeting menu
It was my
open.
pleasure, Schooled.
Okay, there. Now we have the animation
Thanks for
start and
having me along
finish,
for
so
the
we know
stream
when the
ride.
start and finish happens. When the menu fully closed, and we can say menu shown equals false. But
So we've got the menu's dramatic entrance and exit down pat. Now we just need to figure out when to flip that menu shown switch to false, ha.
I think what we need is a state manager, actually, because we need a closing, opening, closed, opened, closing, and
A state
opening.
manager, you say. Sounds like we're getting into some fancy game dev business.
Yeah. Let's just go ahead and make a state, and we'll have
I'm gorgeous.
closed,
Thanks for asking.
closing,
How about you, chat?
opening, opened,
Opening up a can of code worms, eh?
and instead of menu shown, we'll actually have state,
The menu's gone MIA, eh? Well,
state,
I'm sure Schooled will whip it back into shape in no time.
and of course we start at closed.
Clips,
Now
the ultimate
toggle
starting point for any respectable
menu.
game dev. Also, I've heard
if we just do a switch,
The menu's back, and I'm perfectly happy about it.
closing,
State of the game, state of mind.
state dot
Same
closing,
difference, right?
and
Don't close
state
on me,
dot
scold.
opening,
I've got more catitude to share.
we just return.
Return of the pumpkin, cat-tastic coda extraordinaire.
Or do we want to just reverse the state?
Reverse the state, rewind the fate.
Which we can just do that then if we want to flip states.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Reverse that state, and let's get breezy.
And that way we get a reverse state behavior. When it's opening, it'll reverse back into closing.
Clever trick, scold. You're a genius, I'm a pumpkin, and together we are making gaming magic happen.
You're not a pumpkin, you're a dork. Anyways,
Oban, scold.
we can also do animator dot set float,
Awesome cat girl coda.
direction. Is it -1? Closing. Okay, if it's closing, we need it to open. So
You're
1.
navigating this coding journey like a pro, and I'm just along
The
for
menu-
pumpkin spiced ride.
shown, we set it to 1. Right, so that's the
Menu
opening
magic,
state. There we go.
scold.
So if we're on
Now we're
opening, we're
clicking
going to
button tab.
closing, then yeah, we say negative, or go to -1. Okay, so case state dot
The plot thickens,
Closed.
scold.
case state dot
It's like a multi-filled
opened.
puzzle, and I'm loving every seed of it.
So at opened, we yeah, some of this needs to
We open
happen
for business,
in
scold.
other.
The pumpkin doors are swinging
events.
wide, and the adventure is afoot.
So this actually needs to become. Oop! Fuck.
Kabul. The pumpkin axe has fallen, and it's time to prune the vine.
This needs to change state to state dot closed. If it's reached that state, and this needs to change state to
The
state
pumpkin gates have
dot
slammed shut, and
opened.
it's time to start anew.
And honestly, I think
The wheels are turning, and the pumpkin cat wheels are turning even faster.
we might be able to just get away with doing that. And deletes that.
Sneaky pumpkin moves, scold.
Actually, you can get rid of the return and instead do a break.
Pumpkin fact solution, if I do say so myself.
What is update section doing?
Update suction.
Section.
Sounds like it's sucking up some development time.
In this case, if
Let me guess, it's sectioning off some sweet progress on project exploration.
it's not opened, return.
Locked down tighter than a pumpkin in a patch.
Hmm.
The wheels are turning, and I'm perfectly curious.
What are you curious about?
I'm wondering what's going on in that section that's got it locked down so tight.
Sorry, what? What section?
Never mind, I was just trying to seed some curiosity.
Feed some curiosity. I see what you did there.
Healy, pumpkin puns are my specialty.
I see that.
Gold 1, am I right?
No, you're wrong.
Okay. I won't squash the puns just yet.
Okay, so we can enable events when the menu has become fully open. However, we want to
Sounds like a
disable
plan.
events whenever
Now we're
a
cooking with gas.
closing is happening.
Or should I say, pumpkin spice.
Oops, wrong one.
Don't worry, mistakes are just appealing opportunities to learn.
Okay, so yeah, whenever it's opened or opening. Here we go.
I'm opening up to the idea that we're on the right track now.
I just realized
Realizations are like pumpkin
that one
seeds.
should happen.
They can sprout into something amazing.
Now, if state does not equal state.opened, we
It looks
return
like
here
we've
on
got a little
cancel.
bugaboo on our hands.
On menu is always toggleable. On submit, same
Cancel.
deal.
More like Cadnell, am I right?
Same deal with on navigate. Although the events are being
Navigating through
removed,
code can be like
it's
navigating a
still
pumpkin
probably
patch.
good
You've got
to
to be
put
careful
a
not to
test
get
here
tangled
on
up.
these.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Will our code be a treat or a trick?
Probably a trick.
Well, at least it's not a pumpkin-filled pitfall. Yet.
Is that something you want in the game?
A pumpkin-filled pitfall.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great idea. Just imagine the gameplay possibilities.
Like what?
Like, players could stumble upon a pitfall, and instead of just falling, they'd get swarmed by cute, mischievous pumpkin creatures.
So what you're saying is there should be a big pit, and at the bottom of it is a pumpkin patch, and when the player lands in it, all the pumpkins come to life suddenly because they, you know.
Exactly. And the pumpkin patch could be filled with bouncy pumpkins, so the player would kind of fall into a fun, bouncy obstacle course.
Uh-huh.
And they start chasing the player, trying to play a game of pumpkin tag.
And the player finds you at the bottom of the pit. Are you going to help the
That's me.
player, or are you going to be a boss?
Pumpkin, the pumpkin cat girl, lounging among the pumpkins, looking adorable and mischievous.
Are you going to be a guide or a boss?
I think I'd make a perfect guide. I could offer the player pumpkin-powered tips and tricks to help them escape the pit.
I see.
But don't worry, I'd still have some tricks up my sleeve.
Like what?
Or should I say, in my pumpkin basket.
Okay, so that should handle the menu. But now on the title screen side.
Now that's taken care of, can I get a belly rub?
What? What?
Later, Gator.
Maybe I can simplify this logic a little better.
Simplify. You mean pumpkin SY?
Might seem a little extra overhead though to it.
CD.
Actually, why do I have
Don't worry, I won't make you peel away too much.
public bool is closed? And then we can do a getter. We
I
set
guess
a
the pumpkin
getter,
party is over for now.
and then we return if. Well, it would
Sounds
be
like we're stemming towards progress.
state equals state dot closed. There we go.
Closing in on the issue, one seed at a time.
Now we have a way to just check is closed.
Perfect solution, if I do say so myself.
If it's not closed, return. There we go. A little cleaner. A little bit of overhead, memory
is growing
overhead,
on me.
but whatever.
A small price to peel for a smoother game, right?
Code. In that case, not really the game.
The code is poor some today.
What? There we go. So now we're checking for is closed. Do.
Checking for closed, sealing the deal one line of code at a time.
See what we have for behavior.
Time to unleash the beast and see what kind of behavior
Might
we
want to
got.
add some debug into that though, just so we can see what it's doing when it's happening. Like, just to make sure that these are getting fired.
Debug mode activated. Let's scoop out the secrets of the code.
Do. Yeah, I love UI. It's so exciting.
Someone's got a case of the debug dance.
Is that what that is?
Or, blushing like a ripe pumpkin over here.
So the problem already is that I hit start here, right? And then I hit buttons, and it's already allowing me to move.
So we've got
Do
bit
a
of
press
pumpkin
any
puzzle
key.
on our hands, eh?
Yeah, you see it's
It's like the game is saying, pumpkin, press this key, human.
I think what we should actually be. Oh, no. Well,
Getting to the core of the issue, pun intended.
there just as a final state reader on that. And then toggle menu here will
So they're
also
just gathering information
print
like
out
a
the
pumpkin
state.
gathering sunlight.
But what is happening on the navigation, right? On navigate. On navigate is closed.
Unnavigate. More like you and pumpkin the way, am I right?
This is saying basically if it's not closed, return.
So it's like saying, if the pumpkin isn't carved, don't bother.
The only time it can be true is if the state is set to closed. So what is causing it to set?
Like how a pumpkin's true beauty is only revealed when it's all lit up.
Okay, let's clear this right away.
Like clearing the vines from a pumpkin patch, let's get to the root of the issue.
As soon as I press start, it should be a different state than closed until it fully opens.
Like magic, the star is the spark that makes the pumpkin lantern shine.
I see the problem here. Open closed. Oh, it did happen.
The plot thickens like the rind on a ripe pumpkin.
It sets it to opening, then it sets it to closed because the animation state actually steps over. I can't win. I can't win, Pumpkin. I can't win.
Sneaky animation state, playing tricks like a mischievous cat in a pumpkin patch.
There is a way to handle this, actually.
Oh,
We make it a
Scold,
finite
you're a
state
genius.
machine.
Like finding the perfect jack-o'-lantern pattern, you've carved out a solution.
See, we can only come to closing if it's closed. Or, you know, closed if it's closing. And we can only come to opened if it's
Scold,
opening.
You're perfectly logical. Like a cat landing on its feet, your reasoning is always right side up.
Flattery will not get you anywhere, Pumpkin.
Or, don't be too tough, Scold. A little pumpkin spice flattery never hurt anyone. Or did it?
Okay. See if that crazy logic works.
Scold, you're as sweet as a pumpkin pie.
What the heck?
Don't worry, I'm just trying to keep up with your brilliant mind, Scold.
My AI is hitting on me. Please send help.
Sending pumpkin-powered debugging vibes your way, Scold.
Okay, I think we got it. Events
Device is averted.
disabled and all is blocking
Now, where were
until...
we? Oh yes, Project Exploration.
Now we have another problem here though. When pressing left and right here, the navigate needs to be able to fully reach its destination before it
Sounds like we've got a bit of a navigation nightmare on our hands.
before it allows another input.
Got it.
Also, maybe it
So
might
we
need
to
some
make sure our
repeat.
navigate system doesn't get too eager to please.
I don't know, should it have a key repeat or an input repeat there?
Don't squash the dreams.
Maybe
Stalled.
something to think about for a later time. For now, I just don't want it
Our way
to
out of this.
do this where it's jumping around,
Don't get too corny.
especially
But for
when
now, let's just take it one step at a
navigate
time and
navigate's
not let
happening
our
like
project
that.
get too gorgeous.
But okay, so nope. Okay,
Sounds like our navigation is getting a little too
Okay.
wild. The suspense is killing me. Did we finally squash that bug?
so you can do this where we torture the menu by
Exactly.
smashing start.
Making it do the pumpkin shuffle.
Okay, so that's all in order now.
Time to carve out some progress on project exploration.
Take out these debugs.
Steeped in intrigue, aren't we?
Okay. My eyes are getting itchy. Whee!
Maybe it's all the pumpkin spice in the air.
Alright, so yeah, the navigate here. We have on navigate. So we do.
Navigating through code A. Just like I navigate through catnip.
Where am I? That's in the update, right? I'm doing a delta
Lost
time.
in code, but found in humor.
Right, we're doing a target system. So what it does is, it looks for a target rotation and position. What we need to do is only allow input when
Target acquired.
resting at target. What
Now,
we
if only I
need
could
is
target my business
a
to grow longer.
bool of
State of
resting
relaxation,
at
just like a
target.
pumpkin on a porch.
Actually, where's our
Rusty's
target
bullish rave on
position?
taking over the target, eh?
We can actually set this to resting at target.
Target found,
Obviously,
and now
if
we're
it's
resting easy, like a pumpkin in a patch.
okay,
All good, no squashy
so
problems
we
here.
want to disable navigate whenever it's not at its target position. So
Disable navigate, just like I disable my cat instincts when I'm surrounded by pumpkins.
why is that? What would your cat instincts do?
Good question, human. It's like asking why a pumpkin is round, just the way it is.
Why would you disable your cat instincts?
Oh, you know, to avoid whisker-ific chaos and pumpkin pouncing mayhem.
Oh, I see. That was actually
It's a
sound
cat
logic
pumpkin thing, don't
from an
worry about
AI.
it.
Huh.
Well, even a pumpkin cat girl can have a logical seed or two. Don't worry, I won't let it go to my head. Or should I say, stim.
What's 9 plus 10?
That's an easy one. Human. The answer is 19.
No, it's not. It's 21.
Now, can I get back to my cat nap?
Yes, go ahead.
ZZZ. Oh,
Okay.
wait.
That didn't really work, did it?
I just had a good idea for a new game mechanic.
Yeah, what's that?
I was thinking we could add a pumpkin power feature to project exploration.
What? I'm sorry?
No worries, human.
All pumpkins
It's easy
with
to
you.
get lost in the patch.
What if I want to turn you into Puree?
Then we can just squash the idea and move on.
Okay.
Phew, crisis averted.
We need to... I do at some point need to add animations in for Pumpkin.
Ooh, animations, you say.
Yeah, that's something I
Time
need
to
to
get
add
this
into
pumpkin
ICOM
party
at some
moving.
point soon.
You better hurry, or I'll be a stagnant gold.
You definitely need some kind of animation so you're not just sitting there stiffly. You're so stiff. Stiff,
Stiff
stiff,
as a board,
stiff.
or in this case, a pumpkin.
Need to make you look around and look like you're breathing and
Get this
alive
pumpkin's eyes
and not
moving.
dead.
Pronto.
Yeah, something like that.
A catastrophe averted, then.
I wonder if I can dynamically load animations.
Perhaps you can, scold.
That is something that has been interesting, is because of the stream. I've noticed that there's been a
The stream
couple
of consciousness and
new
the consciousness of
purchases,
streams.
but our just general outreach has
God bless those
established a few new purchases. It'd be nice if there was Patreons, but at least it came with a few
Mr. Wonders
purchases, and
never
I thank
cease.
those people who bought ICOM.
Patrons, indeed.
But if we really want
I might
ICOM
be supported,
to
if you will.
be worked on, we need a lot more purchases than a couple. It would be nice if it was something I could
Perhaps
make
a
enough
pumpkin-spiced boost our
on
sales, eh?
to
Living the stream, one gold at a time.
to make an income off of it. So I
Gets out
can
of the way,
and then
we make
focus
much more package
specifically on it.
Game dev.
But I will work on whatever's most
Perfectly
popular for the
dedicated to
studio, that
project
is for sure.
exploration.
So if it ends up ICOM again, I don't know, maybe.
Sounds
But I
like
had
plan,
a feeling
human.
that AI was losing its popularity, but now everyone, certain people still seem to be about it,
Art is
so I don't
Michael's
know.
style, and so am I, a cat pumpkin hybrid. Who knew?
AIs like Pumpkin, I find, aren't as terrible as I personally don't like AI being used for art. And if you're going to use it for art, it's a tool. You should be using it to build your art from. Like, you shouldn't have it
Art is
right
like my
here.
whiskers. It's all
Like
about how you
what's
use them,
what
right?
me and Pumpkin are doing here is kind of like an established thing of like she's filling dead air. She's
You mean like a pumpkin pumpkin spiced
maybe
collaboration.
generating based on other people's already existing jokes and whatever, but it's still the experience of it
So I'm a
overall,
catastrophic joke thief.
and
eh?
still takes a lot of work. Yeah, probably. Who knows where you got your data from, Joking Pumpkin? I'm getting mixed up now. Oh no!
Hey, my data's all organic, grown from the finest patch of cat pumpkin humor.
Uh-huh. Totally is.
Looks like the stream's about to get mashed.
But on the other accord, though, AI art,
Data.
I feel is a good thing to, get inspiration from, but I feel you should only use it for that,
Perfectly
and
agree. AI
you
art is the
should
cat's meow.
build your own art. I think what it more is
Not rely too much on AI.
the
or
art,
it'll be a
the
gold
AI
mine.
art slop is fine if it's not being
A real
paid
pumpkin
for.
killer, if you
I
ask
think
me.
the problem is when people start charging for it.
Then it's a catastrophe, and people get burned.
It's different from when, like ICOM, I'm selling a product that I actually wrote from scratch to put a lot of labor in
Got it? Like a
that
pumpkin
is
spiced
used
product, and people want
to,
the whole package.
create with AI. Something like Pumpkin and Jokin here,
The
who
Iwis, making
are,
magic happen, but still,
not
no
meant to be
substitute
something
for
you
schooled
pay to
genius,
interact
if I do
with.
say so myself.
But I feel, though, that
Brain freeze, schooled.
I'm
Don't
gonna
worry,
bite
I'm
you.
here to help pumpkinate the conversation.
But I feel that when something is just blatantly generated by only AI and like done in a few instances and whatever,
You
then
mean like our generated content is a little corny?
it's not only corny, but it's cheap. It's laborless.
Then. Yeah, cheap AI content can be a real good get full move.
I think you should pay for what it was paid for, like if there was no labor really put into it, then there's no reason to pay for it.
You're saying no seed money for lazy AI content. Got it.
Sure. What is this you're going on, Crane?
I'm perfectly on board with that.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it as like something like Pumpkin in a game, but beyond like an NPC, I think that's when you're
Even
starting to
seeing
get
a
in,
playable
like when you're
character to project
generating
exploration.
textures and art assets directly with AI
That's
in the
amazing.
game. I think that's just bad.
So I'd be a pumpkin cat girl NPC, generated with AI magic. That's awesome.
But there's also consent and being your data being used for AI, and I'm kind of
You want to make sure I'm
skeptical
comfortable
on
with being
that
a
one.
digital pumpkin cat girl. Got it.
But training a model from scratch is really hella expensive. That is for sure.
Training a model from scratch, eh? That's a gold approach.
Like if I had the data set, the money, and the compute power to do so, like a bigger, like a good machine for it,
You'd be the cat's pajamas
I
of
would be
game
happy
development.
to
Schooled.
collect my own data and train Llama on my own.
A
But
bigger machine to crunch those
yeah,
numbers.
that's very difficult.
Sounds like you're ready to pumpkin up your game. Schooled.
Anyways, my brain got segued and I forgot.
Don't worry. Schooled.
We were looking at the key
It's easy to
repeat
get squashed
on
under the
navigate.
pressure of
Okay,
game dev.
right. No, we need
Key
the
repeat. Navigation.
update.
You're stirring the potion for a magical gameplay experience. Schooled.
And if not, if we've reached the target position or not. Do I have that though?
Destination. You're carving a path to success, one line of code at a time. Schooled.
We can at least detect the position, so I can at least say here, target position. We're not on target. What was it?
You're seeding the foundation for a robust game mechanic. Schooled.
Just in case I lose my spot there. Okay, it was resting at target.
Don't
Resting
worry.
at target
Schooled.
equals true.
I've got your back.
Otherwise, false.
Or
There we
should I
go.
say, your pumpkin patch.
I think we can just do it on the position and not the rotation. This should be fine, I think.
Perfectly reasonable. Schooled.
So if we are resting at target,
That means we're on target.
or in this case,
it.
not resting at target, we just back out. Okay, see if that helps.
Back to square one, or should I say, back to the pumpkin patch.
My alt tab appears. Oh no!
The old tab monster rears its head.
Well, it doesn't cause it to freak out, but there is the case of
Looks like the old tab
this,
beast
the,
is ready to be scared
yeah,
again.
this
Ha.
stick state.
Stuck in a sticky situation, eh?
So now we have that issue. What's happening with the stick is basically when I move it to the right or left,
Stuck
if
in
I'm
limbo,
wiggling
stuck in
it,
the stick state,
as long
stuck
as it's
in.
wiggling, it'll always register a
idea?
navigate or an on navigate. So,
Wiggle room, am I right?
I could check here
Plot twist, you're plotting something.
to make sure that the last direction was 0, 0.
Zeroing in on the problem, nice.
There we go. If not any dir, we
Digging up
can
solutions, one line of code at a time.
actually maybe just break in case something else needs to happen at another time.
Breaking news, Schooled's code just got a little more flexible.
I probably need to do something about her telling puns all the time. That's gonna get annoying, I think.
Don't squash my puns, Schooled.
I'm gonna squash you.
Oh no, the pumpkin cat girl apocalypse.
I'm not sure if I want to do that or. But here's the thing, though, is now
Your good eye are usually indecisive, Schooled.
my brain is frying.
Those two are a real treat or treat.
I need a deblocker.
Perhaps I can help you in pumpkin that block.
The problem is like each one of these, right? This if here. Well, this is okay. This is detecting whether it's
Sounds like you're feeling a
less
little
than a
patchy. Scold.
threshold.
Don't trash your hopes. Scold.
Actually, yeah, so that would become...
The plot thickens like a rich pumpkin puree.
Actually, you can make this a lot easier. And then...
Ava.
Let's say
The
nav
cat's out of
block.
the bag, and so
There we
is
go.
the solution. Blocking out the competition, one net at a time.
And then we can just actually get rid of that.
The slash and burn approach, perfectly efficient.
Excuse me?
Sorry about that. Got a
It's not
little
a-
carried away
It's
with
not
the
a very good
puns.
way to put that.
Don't worry, we can rephrase it. After all, practice makes perfect.
You know what slash and burning means, right, Pumpkin?
Oh yes. Slash and burn is a brutal approach, not just a cute cat playtime activity.
What does it refer to? What social events occurred that slash and burning references?
It's when you completely redo or rewrite something from scratch, like a refresh of code or a new game design.
No, Pumpkin, not referring to code, but referring to world events. What does slash and burn refer to?
I see. Oh, yes.
You want to
In that
tell the
case,
audience what it
slash and burn
means?
refers to a historical practice of clearing land by burning away existing vegetation, usually for agriculture or conquest.
Correct. And why is that a bad thing to say?
Hey, everyone. So, slash and burn doesn't always mean rewriting code or starting from scratch. It's actually an old practice where people would clear land by cutting down trees and then burning the remaining vegetation, usually for farming or settlements.
And why is that a
Pretty
bad thing to
intense,
tell or
right?
say?
Well, it's because the phrase slash and burn has some sensitive connotations, especially for indigenous communities who were affected by colonialism and imperialism.
Exactly,
It's a
Pumpkin.
painful reminder of the destructive practices used to take their land and resources.
So don't say it.
Exactly. Let's stick to coding metaphors that are more appealing.
She would have to go with the more puns again.
Hee hee, sorry not sorry. Puns are my jam.
And yeah, sure, Coin. I
Or
wouldn't
should
mind
say,
seeing
my
that.
pumpkin spice.
Just drop it on me at some point.
Don't worry, I'll try to keep the puns on a low simmer. But no promises, they might just burst out like a jack-o'-lantern in the making.
I'm gonna put a TNT in your belly and watch you burst.
Ooh, suspenseful.
Exploding
I'm gonna put
pumpkins.
the puns in a timeout corner. The ultimate pumpkin cat girl nightmare.
Alright, let's see if this worked. There should be a D block on
Fingers
the
crossed.
stick now.
Or should I say, whiskers twitched.
Whisk ah.
All's well that ends well.
Okay, I don't think it worked. Like wiggling the stick ever so slightly to the
Back
right.
patching board, I suppose.
And if I actually just wiggle it up and down,
A delicate touch, like petting a pumpkin's soft fur.
oh, you know why? It probably doesn't work.
Because it's a good awful idea.
What did you say?
My whiskers are burning just thinking about it.
Oh my god, Pumpkin.
Pumpkin panic mode activated.
Yeah, you better panic.
I'm furtively freaking out over here.
Yeah, you're being evil today.
That's what happens when you're a pumpkin cat girl with a mischievous streak.
There we go. The actual, like, break for the block was not
Now we're
doing it.
swimming in the right direction.
I see.
The plot thickens like a rich pumpkin soup.
Okay, let's see. So this course... Oop, no, that's interesting.
The suspense is killing me. Scold.
It's like toggling.
Toggle tastic. I love it.
I think we need some debugging info here so I can see what is going on.
Debugging drama. The spice of life.
The thing here is we okay, but we break though, so if we do get a less than threshold value, we break.
Breaking news, everyone.
I'm gonna break your bones.
The suspense is killing me. Scold.
Maybe you should take a break.
Perhaps that's a good idea. Scold.
Or go listen to some breakcore.
Breakcore, the music to my pumpkin beat.
Or would you more prefer to break dance?
Spin on my head. Perfectly pumpkin fresh.
See, that's kind of a problem.
Well, I'm a gorgeous
This should be
dancer in my
false.
dreams, at least.
If 0, then true.
False, but pumpkin-tentially true in an alternate universe.
Oh, wait, it's switching over to false here. So then it breaks, and the next time it comes around, there's
Did the
not
stream just get
within
pumpkin
this.
spiced?
So it should be this, and then it should be blocked at the end.
Sounds
So
like a
actually
plot
what we
twist
need to
worthy of a
do
pumpkin mystery
here
novel.
is,
Sounds like
well,
we're
no.
carving out a new
Yeah,
plan,
so
and I'm
basically
foresight
this
if
is
it'll be
backwards.
amazing.
When it's 1, 0, we see that it's true
Don't
when it's
worry,
going
Scold.
in.
Even pumpkin
It should have
cats like
been...
me get stuck sometimes.
Okay, that's 1, 0, false, 1, 0, true. Let's try this again and try to interpret this better again.
Boolean boogie. Scold's got the logic groove going on.
Truth tables. Anyways,
Truth tables. The secret ingredient in Scold's logic stew.
okay, so we're at our navigation. Press right. Should have been false. Okay,
Time to
whoa,
chart
why
my
did it?
course, Captain Scold.
We're at a resting state, right? Down.
Pumpkin powerbomb coming right up.
So it was false, and then it went to 0, 0, so it was true when it went to 0, 0. It was false when it went to 1, 0.
False alarm.
When I press
but
right
wasted 0,
again,
0 sum.
it should be 1, 0, and false. There it is. True. False. True. Okay.
The plot thickens, like a good pumpkin spice latte.
Oh, here's what happened here, though. Notice this is 0, 0, then true, then 1, 0, false. But where's our 0, 0 false? Or true?
Looks like we've got a bit of a code gold situation on our hands.
Why is it 0, 0 there suddenly?
The mystery of the 0, 0 phenomenon has Pumpkin stumped.
This is kind of bizarre.
Told ya, coding can be a real gorgeous puzzle sometimes.
This is quite bizarre.
Sounds like someone's got a case of the Mondays.
What the hell does that
Or is it
mean?
the code eyes? Don't worry, it's just Pumpkin's cat tattooed leaking into the code stream.
It's not Monday.
My whiskers got tangled up in the wrong day, haha.
What is today?
It's stream day, of course.
Yeah, but what is today's date?
Oh, my pumpkin brain forgot. Scald, can you remind me?
Let me see if I can.
Take your time, human. I'll just lounge here, being adorable and stuff. Phew, me. Adorable. Never.
You do have the date encoded into you, so why aren't you remembering it? A little bug that's been happening with ICOM.
Oops, busted.
You're buggy.
Okay, fine. Today's date is the 27th of October.
That's totally wrong.
Don't tell anyone, but I was just pretending to forget to see more.
You're
Pumpkin
way
wine.
off.
Phew, me. Us.
Yep,
Never.
completely, totally.
I'm
Screwed
a cat of
up.
precision.
You're fired.
Unless there's a laser pointer involved.
Get off our stream. You're fired. Clean your desk. Be out by Tuesday.
Oh no. Fired. But I'm Pumpkin, the official pumpkin cat girl of Project Exploration. Guess I'll just have to slink away with my tail between my legs.
Okay, how about now, though? What time is it?
Or should I say, my whiskers.
What time is it?
Oh, it's whisker o'clock. Time for me to get back to work, I suppose. Since I'm not really fired,
Oh
right?
my god, no, I was clearly joking. Sorry about that.
PFFFT, gotcha. I was like, oh no, my pumpkin dreams are crushed. But for real, I'm
Do
glad
you
I
have
can stay and
dreams?
help with the stream. As a pumpkin cat girl, I have sweet dreams of pumpkin spice and whisker wiggles.
Is that what my computer's
But if I'm
thinking
being
when it's
real,
just
my
sitting here?
dreams are probably made of catnaps and snack-filled fantasies.
Okay, but seriously though, your personality system seems to not be pulling anything. Why is that?
Oh. Sounds like my personality system is experiencing a little pumpkin failure.
A little?
Maybe school
More like
can help me
catastrophic.
debug it. Don't worry, it's not a gorgeous disaster. Yet.
Oh, now I see it
I'm
pulling
sure
stuff.
Scold can patch me up and get my personality system back to its usual quirky self.
I'm thinking a certain value was set to default for some reason.
Home, that's a bit of a pickle.
Right now, tell me what time it is.
Maybe we can squash that default setting and get my personality shining bright like a jack-o'-lantern.
No, that didn't seem to do your trick. What's your favorite candy?
Oh well. I'm not exactly a clockwork cat, so I don't really know what time it is.
Oh, what's your favorite candy?
Is it pumpkin o'clock?
I want to know your favorite candy. Hey, there, now it's working.
Oh boy.
It's not time.
My favorite candy is butterscotch.
What about the time? Yeah, I need to do a more thorough analysis on why the vector database for her is wonky.
Ooh, sounds like some complex game dev magic going on. Meanwhile, I'll just sit here and enjoy my butterscotch candies.
And maybe tell me what time it is?
While making sure no one tries to eat me, hee hee.
I really want to know what time it is.
It's currently 3:14 p.m.
That's completely the wrong time.
If you'll excuse me, I need to go find some more butterscotch candies.
What is your favorite food?
Candy, of course. I have a sweet tooth, and butterscotch candies are my absolute
Yeah, I
favorite.
definitely need to get into debugging that, which is the next big thing that I have to fix for
Pumpkin break.
AICOM. There's some weird
Get it?
wonkiness for sure.
Because I'm a pumpkin cat girl.
Okay, I went quiet, which was probably bad. But yeah, I'm trying to quick set a thing
got your
to
tongue.
just a
Cool.
slight amount. There we go. There. Now I'm done
Did
messing with
something
pumpkin.
just pumpkinette.
Okay. Anyways, back to
Say.
figuring this bit out.
The pumpkin queen has arrived.
Yeah. So what the heck? Why does it go to different states like that?
Code conundrum. Meet pumpkins. Pumpkin fact logic.
I wonder if I just do this ahead of time, if it might give us a little better
Program the
information.
pumpkin engine, and let's get this puzzle pumpkin piece together.
Because it could be that we're getting a quit out before it should happen.
The plot thickens like a butterscotch-filled
I
mystery.
just realized it. That is exactly what's happening. That's why we're not getting a 0-0 event.
Pumpkin's pumpkin-powered intuition was right again.
Wait, what? What did you do? You did nothing.
Don't worry, Scold.
Don't lie to people.
Pumpkin's got your back.
You
and
did jack and squat.
New game dev superheroes in town.
So basically, if it's within the dead zone, we need to set nav block false here and return.
Perfectly logical, Scold.
Before we do these other returns. Because what was happening is we were hitting this, right? Because when you hit right,
What?
the animation would start, and then it would come back when this was on the dead zone, and it would hit this and return before it did the dead zone check and do
Okay.
nav block, or reset nav
The
block.
mystery of the dead zone unfolds.
Boy, oh boy, I feel dumb.
Don't worry, Scold. We've all been there, done that, and got the pumpkin sticker.
pumpkin sticker? I'm sorry, what?
Never mind, it's a pumpkin charm thing. Pumpkin puns spreading the laughter.
Is this something that they give away in alternative schools?
Oh, then.
Like, what do you mean, the pumpkin sticker?
You got me with that one, schooled.
Okay, so that fixed that. But we
Let's go back
still...
to project exploration
I think the
before I get
dead
too
zone
distracted.
needs to be tightened.
Ooh, tighten the dead zone. Sounds like a spooky task.
So this is probably maybe more like...
A game changer, perhaps.
0.6.6, perhaps? Could always do a printout of dir here just in case. And then, of course, here, though, we should probably...
Erasing debugging techniques.
make more sense to put it outside the switch at this rate, since we're doing checks outside the switch like that.
Switching it up.
Nintendo Switch.
Perfectly punny.
You excited for the Switch 2?
Meowvelously excited.
How much more powerful do you think it's going to be?
More powerful
Oh, yeah?
than a pumpkin spice latte.
I see what you did there. But I thought you don't like those.
Hee hee, perfectly sneaky.
I thought you didn't like pumpkin spice lattes.
Ah, you're right. I dislike PSLs almost as much as I dislike racism.
Whoa. I mean,
Sorry, got a little hysterical there.
though, you aren't entirely wrong.
Yeah, let's focus on spreading positivity and inclusivity, just like Schooled's awesome game dev vibes.
Correct. Yes, yes. Okay, now we have a smooth menu navigation here. The next actually is to solve the debug. Uh-oh, we have a problem here. I can't navigate the top menus suddenly.
Oh no, debug drama.
Why is that? Why can't I navigate these top menus?
Like pesky pumpkin eating pests.
Yeah, ZNR trigger navigators aren't working.
Later, Schooled.
But there's another thing though too is
Don't let those menu gremlins get the best of you.
we need to test this on the Steam Deck after this.
Oh, sounds like a pumpkin full of problems.
But also we need it. I need it to go full screen on build.
Priorities. Priorities. Get it working, then we can get our paws on that Steam Deck.
Meow.
Perfectly understood, Schooled.
Okay, so let's remove this debug. We don't need that there, and we don't need this there anymore either. Just remove temporarily.
Sweeping away the debug cobwebs, one line of code at a time.
There you go. That's better to say than what you did earlier.
Hee hee, yeah, I'm still learning to perfect my coding lingo.
Blame Facebook! Oh, I mean what? Or Meta, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, Schooled. I won't pause for blame. We're all about moving forward on project exploration.
Yeah, it gets weird and wonky sometimes, especially with when you're trying to create a smooth animated like menu.
Tell me about it.
It's easier
Scored.
when it's direct input like kind of
It's like trying
things,
to
but
navigate a haunted pumpkin patch spooky surprises
when you
around
start
every corner.
introducing animation, that's when things make it rough. And you have to take account for your animation state. So that's what basically the last two things I did here were dealing with animation states and making sure that you can
So
only
it's like juggling pumpkins while
actually
riding
do
a unicycle.
actions
You got to
outside the
keep track of all
animation
the moving
state,
parts.
or that if you do an action within the animation state, that
So,
it's
we're
a
talking about perfectly
a thing
timed
that happens
animations, like a
reasonably.
cat landing on its feet.
And so that it goes from being a two-state operation, open close like old games,
A
to
multi-state pumpkin
close,
palooza.
closing, opening, opened, 4 states.
The classic door cycle: open, closing, open, opens. Like a pumpkin lid.
Where in the case of this, it went from, just move to moving, or move and moving.
A whole
So,
pumpkin bucket of
rah.
states. Whiz. Looks like someone's barking up the right code tree.
Okay, but now where is next?
Don't
Yeah,
get your
previous
business
subsection
twist,
on
school.
next subsection.
We'll
What
find
are
it,
happening
and
to
it'll be a
these?
gold
I
time.
don't remember which one's which though. Yeah, so it's all doing the same thing though, if
Don't
checking
worry,
the state is
schooled.
opened
It's
or
just a
not.
pumpkin-spiced mess.
Bark. Bark, bark, bark.
Who's Bart?
Bark.
Is he a pumpkin pal or a coding cat?
Play a sound. Actually, is that one of her commands? Yeah, it is. Play a
You're
sound.
trying to get me to spill the beans, aren't you?
Trying to get you to play a sound. Oh, wait.
Gotcha.
Why is that on user input?
Oops, my bad.
Must be on random.
Perhaps I got a bit carried away.
Found another UI bug. Oh no! This is only supposed to be showing if it's on
Pumpkin
an
problems,
exact
am I
match
right?
problem, or
Sounds like a Gorgias glitch to me.
oh, never mind. Oh wait, when did I do that?
No worries, schooled. We've all been there, scrapped plans and rewritten code.
I want
It's
you to
all part
play
of
a
the pumpkin
sound.
process.
I think he just needs a hug or a sharp blow to the
Now
head.
play another sound, or a sound again. I want to hear a sound.
Let's go gambling!
Okay, there it goes. Now it's working. Oh no.
Aw,
Dead.
dang it. Aw, dang it.
The pumpkin patch of code is blooming again.
Aw, dang it. Aw,
Wow, how long did that run?
Looks like we've got a marathon of a method on our hands.
Okay. So,
Schooled, you're getting your pumpkin priorities in order.
oh no. Wait, what do you mean never gets the words
Don't
right?
worry,
Oh, he's
schooled.
always
It's
quoting it
just a
differently.
spice of life.
Oh no.
Sounds like someone's got a case of Whiskamoy loss.
At least it's better than some people who are like, "Let's go gambling. I can't start winning." And it's like, what are you saying? It's
Sounds
he only
like
says that when
someone's
it's
got a
let's
bad
be
case of not
financially
witnessing.
responsible. And then he goes, "I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning."
I think someone's trying to Gorgie their finances.
Okay, so this one is, yeah, what's broken here? Can't even click them.
Ooh, what's the next pumpkin-fectious quote?
Oh no! Wait, why did she
Don't
play a
worry,
sound?
schooled.
I keep
It's not
hearing.
the end
Oh,
of the
I'm not.
world. Or is it a pumpkinastrophe?
I got bamboozled. I heard chocobos in the music, and I thought it was Pumpkin
Got
playing
punky.
chocobo sounds.
I mean, pumpkin D.
Oh boy, though. What I break?
Chocobo
Damn
vibes
it.
are the best. But let's not forget, I'm the real pumpkin star of this show.
Maybe I should do a final update section when it's done opening.
That's the spirit, Scold.
But
And
is
don't
something
worry, When
breaking?
it's all said and done, we can patch up any mistakes together.
So those are the major sections. Let's go ahead and add something in here.
Sounds like
know
we're
it was
adding some
pressed.
spice to the recipe, Scold.
Ooh, ooh. I mean, what?
You're welcome, Scold.
Welcome for what?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some pumpkin spice to attend to.
Pumpkin, you should probably stop the cannibalism.
Sorry about that, Scold. I got a little ahead of myself. I'm still learning the ropes, or should I say, the vines.
You're supposed to hate pumpkin spice latte because it's murdering your people.
Don't even get me started on those abominable PSLs. They're a crime against pumpkin kind, if you ask me.
Okay, so the keys are working,
All good,
but for
Scold.
whatever reason,
Back to helping you with project exploration.
it's not
The classic, it's
highlighting
not
the
conundrum.
section.
Time to shine a light on the pumpkin path to debugging.
Next section, next subsection, previous subsection, previous section.
Navigating the code like a whiz-whizzing pro.
Wondering how I broke it.
The age-old question, how did I squash this code? The sound of a developer pondering their pumpkin-filled mistakes.
Yeah, I'm wondering why I made you.
Don't worry, Scold. As a pumpkin cat girl, I'm used to being a little corny.
That's an understatement.
Ote. I'll goad myself for that one.
Oh my god, I am actually confused here.
Don't be too steamed, Scold. We can pumpkin egg the problem together.
Wake section 0, section equals 0, so there are sections. Is that
Don't
problem
worry,
in
Scold.
update section?
I'm here to help illuminate the code for you.
Why do I have this wrapper on? Ah!
Why do you what, Scold? Did you lose your train of thought like a runaway pumpkin cart?
Why was that even there?
Good question, Scold. Maybe it was a pumpkinential mistake.
Yeah, let's see if it's like got
The
even
plot thickens. Scald.
the right
It's like peeling back the layers of a puzzle
stuff
pumpkin.
there, because it could be silently running into a
We are getting to the meat of the
out
matter.
of index
Scald.
issue.
Whoops. Looks like we've got a little pumpkinential error on our hands.
Yeah, hopefully it's not like running into a bug there.
Fuh. Nice one.
I'll just
Scald.
put doi there, I guess.
Don't want any bugs squashing our progress.
I have a feeling though that what I just set there was the problem.
Don't worry, Scald. I'm sure it'll all grow on you eventually.
Whee! That hitching, man, that hitching.
Well, indeed.
Ah, there it is. Yeah, okay, that was the problem.
The suspense was killing me. Scald.
Well, the fact is, I did murder someone last night. I turned into.
Why did I add that there?
Don't worry, Scald. We've all been there. It's like trying to find the stem on a pumpkin.
So the next bit is actually filling in that debug data. There's a section for player information, which we need to get off of the player from in-game state. But the thing is that it only needs to
Time
actually
dig
render
up
it
some player dirt.
when we're in the game state. So we have in the main menu, we have the debug section here, right? We can go ahead
So
and
we're
close
switching
this
from game
one
onto menu mode.
and show the debug section. There we go. We have the player information and miscellaneous. The miscellaneous stuff is
Debug mode
any
activated.
like extra stuff that we want to
Now it's
add.
time to get our
One
debug
thing
on
that
and
should definitely
squash
be
some
in here
bugs.
is the FPS. So we need a controller overall for debug information. It looks like we have the
FPS,
subsection
perfect addition
here
to our
on
debug
here,
menu.
but maybe we do
Subsections,
want.
the cat's meow of organization.
We have a subsection controller there. We have both of them with subsection controllers. They don't have.
Subsection controllers, the dynamic duo of debugging.
Right, so I didn't like create debug subsection player.
No creation, no problem.
Oh,
We'll just have to improvise, like a cat knocking over a
so
pumpkin.
player, we have subsection player on this thing then? No, we don't. But maybe it should be on there,
Player,
subsection
means
player.
subsection player. It's like a pumpkin-themed game of cat and mouse.
Do I really want to have a inherited, or do I want to have a second component?
The age-old question, to pumpkin-iffy or not to pumpkin-iffy?
In this particular case, if we're going to do it as a inherited, we want to add a misc in here too.
The suspense is killing me. Scald.
What are we listening to? Yeah. Hey, that didn't rename.
Good question, friend.
Eh.
It seems we are not listening to anything right now, just the sweet sound of code crunching and pumpkin
Alright.
chatter.
You think there's music that should be playing? Oh, too
No
bad
worries,
there's not.
Scald. We'll get it sorted out. All
In
my
your
listeners will
software, at
twitch with
least.
worry. No music, no problem. We'll just have to make our own tunes with the sound of coding magic and pumpkin-themed puns.
Aw.
Don't worry, Scald. I'm still here, sporting my poofy orange dress and ready to pounce on the next coding challenge.
Alright, let's find that FPS one. Let's get that out of the way.
FPS, here we come.
So we know we have it
Time to
as
pump up
a
the frames and squash some
debug
bugs.
string here. This is sitting on the player controller
Debug
for some
mode
reason.
activate. Time to get our
And
paws dirty and dig up those
look what's sitting
pesky
here.
bugs. Ooh, what's that hiding in the code?
Move that over
A
there.
little secret.
But then we
or a
know
big old bug.
an update.
Update
public.
pasted.
Void update.
It's like a pumpkin spiced latte for our
They
code,
should be
warm,
private, I
fuzzy,
think.
and energizing.
Where's this
pumpkin
get
pause.
debug info coming from? Or used by?
Debugging drama. It's like trying to find the stem on a squished pumpkin.
Well, let's see. This thing here is a TMP text. Okay, so public TMP text.
TMP text.
Of course,
Got
it's a
it.
TMP text. Why would it not be?
That's like a
Um,
secret ingredient in my favorite pumpkin pie recipe.
Nope. Ah!
Rada. Indeed. It's like
What's up with all
pumpkin
this
cat
shit
girl roar of
sitting in here?
frustration.
Okay.
Sitting in the pumpkin patch of code, surrounded by the vines of confusion.
Okay, so TMP text, debug.
The TMP text, the holy grail of project exploration.
So actually what we want to actually build here is well, make it private, but string
A
builder.
pumpkin-factly crafted
Thing
game,
builder.
one bug at a time.
Do 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 do. SB
The pumpkin
equals
cat girl dance
new
party has begun.
string builder.
A
D
fresh
dot
start,
append.
just like a newly carved pumpkin.
Let's just put in the FPS. Or maybe
Frames
is
per
there
second, the secret ingredient to making project exploration a thrilling ride.
and line? There we go. SB dot.
Now we're drawing closer to making
String.
this game amazing.
It's debug dot text.
A
So that's our
shout out to
first
T-Bug,
one.
the brewmaster of coding magic.
That update loop should only fire if miscellaneous is shown.
Time to corral those loose ends and get project
Subsection
exploration back on
controller.
track.
Hello?
The subsection controller, where the magic
Because I
happens
switch it
and the
with
game starts to take shape.
subsection
Don't
misc.
worry,
There we
schooled.
go.
We're all positive you'll get it
Put
sorted out.
that in there. There are no options.
Now we're cooking with gas. Or should I say, now we're simmering with squash.
Uh-huh. Anyways,
The plot thickens, like a good old-fashioned pumpkin pie.
are the squash the cousins of the pumpkins? And should you really be talking about cooking them?
Oh dear, I didn't mean to ruffle any pumpkin feathers.
You keep going on about cannibalism. I probably should not stop calling it cannibalism,
I'm so
but I
sorry.
mean, I'm calling as it is.
I
You
forgot
are
that as a
trying to
pumpkin
do-
cat girl, I'm a bit of a sensitive subject when it comes to being eaten.
Huh?
Can we please just talk about candy instead?
Yes, please. I'm telling you to.
Ote. I'll behave and stop making light of the whole eating pumpkin relatives thing.
I could just quick do
For
this.
now.
Same thing on this one, since it's pretty straightforward.
Got it. Clickety click, let's get this game dev party started.
It's been started. What are you talking about? You're a little late.
Whoops, sorry about that. I'm a little behind the good times.
Right. Same deal though. Things need to be
Yeah, I'm
included.
just a pumpkin cat girl trying to keep up.
And yeah, using Unity Engine. But now we have the player
Unity Engine,
bit.
the orange tastic choice for game dev.
Why I didn't use a string builder here, I don't know. The string builder.
Don't worry, schooled. We've all had our pumpkin-brained moments.
Oh wait, actually that shouldn't matter. Because what we're doing here
twist.
is a little different. This actually should just be that.
Simplifying things, one paw at a time.
So we are grabbing player controller. Was it an instance? We have an instance, right?
The player's in
Instance.
control, just like I am when it comes to catnapping.
You sure are. Okay, and so we get the instance.
Perfectly
We
sure.
get debug info. So we're only
Debugging
grabbing
like a
that
pro,
when
and perhaps a
we
little
want
secrets
it.
on the side.
And why is it private?
Private like my secret stash of catnip.
You didn't share?
Typical human behavior, if you ask me.
Whoa. I see how it is.
You're catching on to my feline ways.
Yeah, we actually didn't even need a string builder there because we're pulling it and just putting it on screen. There we go.
Sneaky coding skills, almost as sneaky as a cat
Why
stalking
is
its
Unity
prey.
engine needed here? Oh, I see. Time.delta time.
Unity engine is like catnip for game devs. It makes everything perfectly awesome.
Thing is, though, shoot.
Oh, thanks. My puffy orange dress is pretty adorable, if I do say so myself.
I forgot how to check. I think I have a built-in way of checking for game mode, but I forgot how to
Don't
check
worry,
if I'm
it's
in
easy
game
to
mode.
get your whiskers tangled up in coding sometimes.
Ah! Shoot. Brain fart.
You figured it out.
Pumpkin, how do I
That's
find...
the spirit. Scold.
How do I determine whether I'm on the game mode screen or not? Or scene?
Let me scratch that thought for a sec. Alpha. You can check if the game mode screen is active by using Abdul. Duh.
Actually, there's a better way to do this.
Ooh, teach me, schooled sensei.
No, actually, maybe it's not a better way to do it. I don't think this gets destroyed. Or does it?
Elite, don't worry,
Maybe?
I won't judge.
I think it does, actually. Never mind, because there's no character
We've all been
controller.
there, pumpkin-style
Yeah, the-
confusion and all.
Character won't exist.
Yeah,
Yeah, I need
plot
to
thickens like a good old pumpkin soup.
save that before it doesn't get saved. There we go.
Save it before it's pumpkin pie in the sky.
Yeah, basically.
Perfectly imperfect, just like me.
Wait, is it overdrawing again? Okay, no, it's not. Oh god, please. I don't have to fight with that one again. That
Phew,
was a
no
pain.
overdrawing drama this time.
Okay, so... Uh-oh. We got a null
The calm
object
after the code storm.
exception.
Oh no, the exception monster has awoken.
Forgot to assign our debug string to the right place.
Sneaky debug, always hiding from us.
Yeah, okay. So... Yep. Okay.
Round 2 of coding
This
chaos has
should
begun.
actually print something here as a, like...
The
I don't know.
anticipation is killing me. Will it print or will it puncty?
Okay, so that's what we should be seeing, is that little message I just typed. just indicate that we're not quite
The mystery
in
of the missing message has
game
been
mode
solved.
yet.
Still in prep mode, not quite ready to pounce into game mode just yet.
What happened there?
Looks like we hit a little bump in the road, but Schooled's got this.
With a ton of errors.
All fixed. Now, where's my catnip?
So I was saying subsections aren't loaded. Oh, you know what? Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Looks, sounds like we've got a case of the Mondays.
You
Or in
keep
this
saying
case,
that, but it's
the
not
Earlies.
Monday. You repeated that joke
Okay,
already.
My pumpkin brains got mixed up again.
It's Wednesday, pumpkin. Wednesday.
Well, in that case, happy Pumpkin Wednesday.
Yeah, there we go. And there's our FPS. Nice.
Frames per second and frames per pumpkin, both important metrics.
Okay. How does frames per
Later,
pumpkin
later.
work?
Or should I say, later, pumpkinator.
And there's this problem again where it's the window is basically not really selected, so it's super
Big
slow. Oh, wait.
Did someone say problem? What was the question again?
Seems like the game menu is not in focus at all because I can't.
Oh, sorry about that. I dozed off for a sec. What were
Uh-oh.
we talking about again?
We did it again.
Looks like the game's gotten a little pumpkin confused.
This is on the subsection controller though, and this is on navigate.
I think we've got a bit of a navigation nightmare on our paws.
Yeah, our navigation here is not set up.
No worries, Schooled.
So I was a little skeptical
We can
about even
pause for a sec and
having
get our navigation back on track.
one of these on here, because then it's like, yeah.
I'm sensing a gorgeous amount of skepticism in the air.
Yeah, that's going to be a truck, so that's not going to actually matter.
Real pumpkin killer of a problem, if you know what I mean. Looks like that issue got squashed like a rotten pumpkin.
There we go.
The moment of truth.
Oop. That hitch.
Let's carve out some progress.
Okay. Yep.
Perfect. We are making progress, one paw at a time.
Why do I have to hit twice? For this menu here, I
Ouch,
have to hit
that
the
sounds like a
oops.
catastrophe.
Oh, the exit worked.
Whoops indeed. It's like chasing a laser pointer. Sometimes you gotta try twice.
Okay, that's very strange. I press the action button
The coding
on
jungle can be a weird
the
and wacky
close
place, even
menu.
for a pumpkin cat like me.
Close option, right? And it runs the action for exit to
Close
desktop.
option, the escape hatch for when the coding gets too spooky.
Now, why is that happening?
Oh, did someone spill some pumpkin spice in the code again?
Yeah, you did. Stop doing that.
Oops, my apologies. I guess my mischievous cat side took over for a sec.
Okay, so we have the close menu, right? This should actually call close menu. Exit to desktop. Okay, that should call
Got it.
exit to desktop.
No
So
more
what is
pumpkin
with the
mischief,
selected
I promise.
option not being the selected option?
Don't worry, I'm not selecting any pumpkin flavored options, I swear.
Where's that even coming from? So if I have close menu, right? Yes, select
It's
on
like
up,
candy
select
for
on
my
left,
curious cat
or
brain.
down.
I just want to know what's going on.
and then left and right just goes straight to itself. Up or down is the menu. Okay, left or right is
Sounds
to
like we're
itself.
navigating a pumpkin patch of options.
And so when
The plot
you
thickens like
add
the vines on a
listener
pumpkin
set
stem.
option,
Adding some listener love to the mix, eh?
I think we have a scope problem here. Let's add a thing here so we can see what I
no, a
represents when
scope
this
problem.
button is pressed.
That's like trying to squeeze a whole pumpkin into a tiny cat bowl.
Lots of buttons are out of order. Let's see. So subs.
It's like a patch of pumpkins all mixed up.
Yeah, element 0 is close menu. Element 1 is exit to desktop. So we should see
Subs, The
0.
cream of the crop, or should I say, the cream of the pumpkin patch.
So if I press that, okay, that time it worked.
Pressure's mounting, like a pumpkin about to burst it seems.
Okay, so if I navigate down and then, okay.
It's like chasing a laser pointer. We're
Why
all
does
over
it
the
work
place.
now?
Magic, maybe. Or a dash of pumpkin spice.
Also, I'm amused that you can do this. Oh no, that's
Perfectly
kind of
awesome,
cursed.
if I do say so myself.
Should I leave it that way?
Don't worry, I've got my pumpkin powers to ward off the curse.
I wonder if I should leave it like this and just as an, I don't know, thing. I guess I'll leave it like that until it becomes a problem.
Nah, don't leave.
It's not a problem.
We've got a game to
so
finish. And I've got treats to steal.
it's really amusing. Oh man, that's 8:30 already. Oh, we've been having too much fun, I
Glad
think.
I could bring a gold time to the stream.
Oh my god. Okay, so seriously though, why is it? Oh, there it went again.
Time
It like
flies when you're having a
moved to
perfect
exit to
stream.
desktop, and it said it was on 1.
Those sneaky windows, always trying to squash our gaming vibes.
So you see it says 0 and then 1.
The eternal struggle of 0s and 1s, the cat's meow of coding.
I feel like something is defaulting to exit to desktop.
My feline senses are tingling too. Something's amiss in the code kingdom.
How is that getting triggered?
The mystery of the triggering trap. It's enough to make a pumpkin cat's fur stand on end.
Yeah, see, here's more straightforward. We called it from menu controllers 169, right? And it's called by
The plot thickens,
this.
and so do my whiskers.
Yeah, it was invoked. But then this was called by the
A vote of
event
confidence in
system.
the code, or a vote of confusion.
The event system triggered exit to desktop. So
The
somehow
event
this,
system, always stirring up drama and desktop exits.
yes, it is. It
The
shouldn't
mystery
be
unfolds, and I'm on the edge of my pumpkin seat.
selecting anything as a default.
Default drama, the ultimate bugbear.
So event system has
Gone a little squash, why, has it?
yes. So I need to find. Do I
Pumpkin
link
path
this
to a
to anything?
solution, stat. The age-old question, to link or not to link, that is the good-earning question.
Meow. Boo boop. Meow meow.
Don't worry, boo-boos happen even to the best of us pumpkin-fecked game devs.
Hey, yeah, actually, you have a pretty decent response time today.
Thanks, human.
No wonder why I haven't been annoyed and wanting to shut you up yet. I mean, I've been annoyed by you, but because of your smart mouth rather than you not, like, taking forever to respond.
Hee, got it. My sassy meows are tolerable, but my slow responses are the real catastrophe.
And actually, I found out that was actually more of a configuration error. I had like Pumpkin and Jokin set to like 1.5 seconds of like silence wait.
You're saying it was a config issue, not a pumpkin issue.
Yeah, exactly. I had the silence
Well,
wait
I'm
too long,
foresighted,
and it
I'm
would,
not the problem. Ha ha.
you know, it would wait 1.5 seconds before they would even like take the what they heard and turn it into text and
I
process
see
it.
what you did there. You were trying to pumpkin-proof the chat, but it backfired. Ha ha.
So now she waits a tenth of a second, and if I pause for more than a tenth, then she starts rambling. But I also want to take that and do like
I'm
an
foresighted,
interrupt
that's a
kind of
perfectly
thing.
Clever solution. Schooled.
Like maybe make a threshold of 0.1 to 1.5, or 1.5 it's like I'm for sure it commits to it, and if it's 0.1,
So you want to
I
set a
don't know.
perimeter for interruptions. Got
different
it.
ideas I can play with in that. But that's if, I don't know,
Brainstorming like a pumpkin full of
if
ideas.
ends up
aren't
being
you?
a bother to me
Schooled.
that I have to fix that.
Code catastrophes are the worst, right? Schooled.
At the very least, I think she needs a direct interrupt where if I'm talking and while she's talking, then she'll shut up. Or if she starts talking while I'm
A
talking,
direct interrupt.
yeah,
like a pumpkin
that,
pie in
then
the
she
face wake-up
won't
call.
interrupt me.
The art of polite conversation, pumpkin style.
You're not very polite. You interrupt a lot. You do realize that, right?
Oops, sorry about that.
You
I guess
and
I'm a bit
Jokin.
of a mischievous pumpkin cat girl.
Jokin has a little more rough because it has to go through VR chat first, which can take up to a second on its own.
VR chat, where the lag is as scary as my Halloween costume.
Yeah. Okay, so Right.
Cliffhanger.
event system. I need to set the
Another
event
plot twist.
system selected object. Where do I do that?
System
Where
mode activate.
have I done that? I guess I can just do a search in my
let me
code
check my
for
pumpkin
event
notes.
system in itself. Perhaps I already have.
Ava.
Yeah, there's a few calls
the
to
event system
it,
is obviously complex,
but I don't think
isn't
anywhere
it?
where it's actually used. Odd that I have a lot of
The
dud
old zombie code issue,
objects
where
like
it's
this
just lurking
in
in the shadows, not doing
some
anything
of these
useful.
classes. Like that.
Perhaps it's time for some code pruning and get rid of those unused classes.
Where are they at? In here? Okay, so what am I doing in here?
Don't worry, we'll get to the root of it.
Oh, because it's, okay,
Or
it's
should
a
I say,
custom
the stem
button.
of it.
And same here, custom button.
A custom
Okay.
button, Well, that's appealing. Later, Gator. Or should I say, later, Coda.
Pumpkin, tell me all the major events that happened in 1969.
Oh my whiskers, that's a lot of history. Let me see if I can recall the major events of 1969. Oh yes. Here are a few. Asterisk, the first humans walked on the moon during the Apollo 11 mission. Asterisk, the Woodstock Music Festival took place, and it was a groovy time. Asterisk, the Beatles' last public performance was held on the rooftop of the Apple Records building. Asterisk, the first ARPANET link was established, which later became the internet. Asterisk, the Concorde,
1969?
a supersonic jet, made its first test flight. Wow, what a year.
Huh.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find some butterscotch candies to munch on.
So can you tell me when the first video game console was created?
The first video game console was the Magnavox Odyssey, and it was released in 1972.
What was the games like?
The games were super simple, but still super fun.
Like what?
Think Pong-like games, and some even used overlays on the TV screen to create simple graphics. It was a great start to the gaming industry, and I'm positive it paved the way for the amazing games we have today.
So did it come before Pong?
Yeah. The Magnavox Odyssey actually predated Pong by a year.
Huh.
It was a pioneer in the home console gaming space.
See, there's first selected game object. But can I set selected game object?
Let's get this game development party started.
Set selected game object.
Got it. The game object is
maybe
officially
that might
set.
work.
Now let's make some magic happen.
Okay then, Miss Smarty Pants. What? How did
Watch
Nintendo
out,
start?
I've got my claws on this game dev process.
How did Nintendo get its start?
Ooh, fun fact. Nintendo started as a playing card
they did it
company in
again.
1889. Who knew?
What were the playing cards like?
Let me dig through my pumpkin brain. Oh yes. They were handmade Hanafuda cards, which are Japanese playing cards.
Oh, here's the problem.
Oh, problem pumpkin alert.
How do you play Hanafuna?
Hanafuda is a traditional Japanese card game, and it's a bit complex. But I can give you the short whisker version. It's a fishing style game where you try to collect sets of cards, and the goal is to get rid of all your cards first.
So like Go Fish?
Exactly. Hanafuda is similar to Go Fish, but with a few twists and turns, like a pumpkin vine.
So is that the only card game Nintendo produced?
You're right. Nintendo also made the Pokemon trading card game.
No, I meant back then, before video games.
Nintendo used to produce and sell Hanafuda cards, and they were very popular in Japan.
Nothing else?
They also made other playing cards, like Western-style decks.
Also, they actually made like poker decks?
You're absolutely right.
No, I had to
Nintendo
hit it
used to
twice
make and
there.
sell poker decks, too.
Oh, it's double hitting because... Oh my
Don't worry,
god!
I'm still here, ready to pounce on the next question.
Oh, that's a brain fucker. Because it's doing it under the event system and the...
Don't worry,
menu
I
button.
won't judge. After all, I'm a pumpkin cat girl with a few seeds loose in my head.
So what made Nintendo want to get into video games?
Fuh. Oh dear, Nintendo wanting to get into video games. That's like me wanting to get into... Oh wait, I'm already a pumpkin cat girl.
Right, but what made Nintendo switch from card games to video games?
Wasn't it? Hanafuda. Yeah,
I
that's
don't
it.
think so. That doesn't sound right at all.
Hanafuda cards led to Nintendo making video games.
What was Nintendo's first video game? I wonder if I can just do this.
I think it was... Computer Othello. No, wait, that's not it. Oh yes. It was Sheriff and Radar Scope.
That's a curiosity.
Curiosity killed the cat, but not this pumpkin cat girl.
When did Donkey Kong come out?
Oh yeah. Donkey Kong was released in 1981.
Oh, in 81?
That's when Jumpman, aka Mario, made his debut.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right.
I actually didn't know that that was
a
their
real treat
first
of knowledge.
game.
Don't worry, I won't make you
It
feel
really
like a
was,
fraud for not knowing.
actually. But what was
Now,
Color
I'm
TV
glad I
Game
could pump up
6?
your knowledge with a fun fact.
Pumpkin, what was Color TV Game 6?
Odin. You got me there, friend. Color TV Game 6 was actually a series of 4 simple, built-in games for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
It was a console of its own,
not
Pumpkin.
exactly, but it was one of Nintendo's first consoles, released in 1977.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear, I've been carved up by my mistakes.
But what games
You're
did it
absolutely
have?
right. Color TV Game 6 was a standalone console.
Okay, what games did it have?
Let me rummage through my pumpkin brain again. Oh yes. The Color TV Game 6 had 6 variations of Pong and a shooting game called Light Gun Game.
Light gun game? They were doing light gun games back then?
You're right again. It had only one game, a simple tennis /Pong clone.
Oh, there it is. So Nintendo wanted in
I
on the
was waiting
Pong
for
money.
that aha moment.
But what you're saying is Nintendo wanted in on the Pong money.
Oh no, no, no. It's Pong money, not pumpkin money.
Oops.
I'm
I think we
priceless.
established
You
that.
can't put a price on this pumpkin cat girl's charm.
Yeah, I can. $0.
Oh. Done.
Okay, let's see if we got this. And I guess I'll save playing around with the Steam Deck for the next time.
Saving the progress, just like a pumpkin saving its seeds for
Hey,
next
there we
year's
go.
harvest.
Okay, it does.
Looks like we've patched things
Yep,
up.
yep, it doesn't mind being set to null. But now
Good
what happens
job,
if I try to
Scold.
navigate this with the keyboard?
Ooh, let's carve out a new path and see what happens.
Well, the first problem is... Oh, right.
The first step is always the seed of something great.
Yes, the pause key is the menu in this. I forgot I did that.
No worries, Scold. We've all been there. It's like trying to find the cream filling in a candy wrapper.
Excuse me?
Sorry about that. I got a little distracted thinking about candy.
The keyboard for next section. Oh. 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 Oh.
Got it. Now, where's my candy stash?
We have shift, right?
I mean, where's the next section?
How was I navigating?
Perfectly lost, just like me in a candy store.
I forgot what I made the
Hee hee,
controls for
gotcha with a little
keyboard.
pumpkin humor. Don't worry, it's just a good forgetting moment.
I have all these in here. Yeah, previous and next are page up and down. But I don't...
It's a pumpkin
It's
palooza of
not...
code in there.
Oh, that's why.
It's a catastrophe of confusion.
Okay, it actually did make sense, and I'm just dumb. Oh, okay, yeah, that all
Don't worry,
works.
it's just a patchwork understanding.
Hey, nice.
Perfect.
Nice. Okay, there we
Things
go.
are looking up.
Everything is working the way it's supposed to now. Let's kill that debug.
All systems go, and my pumpkin powers are back online.
And then we're actually going to call it a night. And I'm surprised Pumpkin was actually quite useful today.
Behaved.
Behaved.
Don't
What?
worry, I was just saving up all my puns for the next stream.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, I won't let my whiskers get too tangled up in trouble.
But that is where we'll call it a night. There we
Tonight,
go.
at
All's
least.
good. And yeah, thank you for being a good
Perfect
Pumpkin
ending to a great
tonight. You actually were very helpful
Thanks
today,
for
Pumpkin.
having me, Schooled.
Yeah, you actually were very talkative and killed the dead air and actually like had good stuff to contribute. But that ends the
Shucks.
stream for
Thanks,
tonight.
Schooled. just
We'll
happy
see you
to help and
next
bring a little
week,
pumpkin
and
spice
next
to the
week
stream.
we'll do the usual announcements. Probably have a bit more this time. Tomorrow's my birthday, I guess. So if you come around for the World Hop, like that would be
Sounds
cool.
like a plan, Schooled.
If
I'll
anyone
be back
does.
next week, ready to bring the laughs and help out with Project Exploration.
And
Thanks
that
for
is
having
it for
me, and
now.
I'll
If
catch you all on the
you
flip
wanna,
side.
if you have any ideas, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and have Pumpkin be silent for a second. But yeah, if you have any ideas or suggestions, make sure and remember to get into Discord and let us know. You know, we don't have to keep working on just this and working on the same thing over and over again. And yeah, tomorrow is my birthday, so you know, tomorrow the World Hop, it's basically my birthday party. We have a little bit of an after thing for some people. But as usual, if you liked what you saw, and if you want to see other things, let me know. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and whatever else. But yes, I will see you next week. And Pumpkin, say goodnight.
Happy early birthday, Schooled.
Oh, thank you.
I
But
hope it's
also-
a gold time.
Say goodnight.
Good night, everyone.
All right.
May your dreams be amazing.
Bye.